Marvel Studios head Kevin Feige reveals his hopes for the future of the MCU, and he hopes and continues to live on for a long time. Could you imagine if they just stopped, like the world's most successful franchise of all time across all mediums? They just go, we're good. But yeah, it's no surprise, Kevin Feige, Marvel Studios head, wants to see it continue, and he says exactly why and what he hopes for. In a recent interview with Variety, Kevin Feige was asked to talk about the future of Marvel Studios, specifically with brand new franchises that some would consider risky. For example, The Eternals was brought up, Shang-Chi, and he talked about that very exact concept and the notion that it's risky. And he says that during the 20 plus years he's been with Marvel, working on multiple films that are blockbusters, from Sam Raimi's Spider-Man films to, of course, the X-Men and everything he's seen, that Marvel Studios has a different approach. It's not about the risk, it's about the reward. It's about the theatrical experience by delivering something new, something that hadn't been done before that people are going to get interested in because they trust the brand behind it. And again, he says that he hopes that fans continue to tune in and get excited for new corners of the MCU. Like again, The Eternals is brought up, and Shang-Chi, and all the other announced projects and unannounced projects. And you really can't disagree with him. How many times ever since Iron Man 1, with Iron Man 1, and 2, and Thor, and Captain America, and Avengers, and Guardians 1, and Ant-Man, and Doctor Strange, and everything else, have you heard Marvel Studios, this is it. This is the project that's going to kill them. At this point, they could literally put out 5 films in a row that are rotten on Rotten Tomatoes. Nobody will care. It will not stop them. And as he says, it's about the brand. It's about what he's doing. It's about the diversity. Keep it interesting. New characters, new storylines, new blockbusters, new styles of films, new approaches to things. And just look, maybe people are going to get sick of the MCU as it's been for the last 12, 13, 14 years, whatever. But then here comes Deadpool. Well, that's going to rejuvenate everything. Okay, Deadpool. Now what's next? Oh, here's a whole slew of X-Men. Again, it's all about the evolution, and that's what he says. And he says he hopes it continues for a long time, and as long as fans keep tuning in, it's going to continue. And even at this point, if a film does bad, and I put bad in quotation marks, like let's say $500 million, I know that's considered bad somehow in the world today, but even if it does that, why not commit to it? Because they did with everything else in phase 1. And that's now multi-billion-dollar franchises and characters.